Kendrick Lamar has had the best year so far, dropping chart-topping records, great live performances, and proving he's a harder MC than his rivals, especially for the likes of Drake. After revisiting an old beef with his Canadian rival, there were a lot of back and forth jabs between the two rappers. We all recall the beef starting from J. Cole, referencing Drake, Kendrick, and himself as the best MCs at the moment. But Kendrick didn't really agree with Cole's comments, debunking the Big Three concept and going on to take shots at Drake on Future and Metros like that. From there, things escalated, and this after this, the West Coast MC seemingly emerged the winner of the lyrical battle. So one has to ask, how can things possibly go wrong for Kendrick? Well, in this video, I'll be highlighting how things may go wrong for the West Coast MC and how Drake might have the last laugh. So don't miss a second of this video to get the full detail. So before we go on to the Drake and Kendrick scenario, let me take you some years back to 2018. Yeah, 2018. A remarkable year in rap, where we saw a lot of good records, some good artists, and probably one of the best years in rap. But 2018 also had its downsides, one of which was the death of 20-year-old Orlando rapper Joshua Dwayne Onfroy, popularly known by his stage name XXXTentacion. It sent shockwaves and panic through the rap world because he was murdered on the 18th of June 2018. The young rapper was shot dead in broad daylight as he left a motorcycle dealership. Footage showed that the rapper had withdrawn $50,000 in cash and put it in a Louis Vuitton bag, which he put in his car, where he was ambushed, robbed, and shot in the parking lot. He was then rushed to the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds before he was declared dead shortly after. His killers, Michael Boatwright, Dedrick Williams, and Tracy Newsome, were charged with first-degree murder and found guilty after facing trial. But one has to ask, how does this have to do with Drake and Kendrick? Well, Drake and XXXTentacion actually had their own issues before X died. The two were involved in a fierce clash before the death of the young rapper. Although X's killers were already apprehended, defense attorneys argued that Drake could be involved in X's murder, and then Drake was dragged into X's murder trial. This was due to their feud just before the shooting. The lawyers claimed that the cops didn't investigate the alleged feud between Drake and the younger artist following his death. So what really happened between Canadian MC Drake and young rapper XXXTentacion? The beef supposedly began when Drake released his 2017 album titled More Life, featuring a song called KMT with UK rapper Giggs. X pointed out that the song sounded exactly like his hit song Look at Me, which blew him up.
Hey, I like bitch who is your mess. Hey, can't keep my dick in my pants. Hey, demon just got out. I gave my bro in advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a check.
Fans suggested that Drake had stolen the young rapper's flow, and the young rapper went on to call him out on Instagram Live.
Anybody that wants me to anybody that basically wants me to turn around and get fucked in the ass, suck my dick. Fuck that. My nigga, bruh, nobody's gonna openly disrespect the fuck out of me and disrespect my craft when I'm 19 years old. That motherfucker, what is he, like 60? Like 65? Or isn't he? Didn't he get like surgery on his arms or some shit? Didn't he get like plastic surgery? Didn't you go see like Dr. 300 like 3 times? But what the fuck, bitch? You think I'm finna let you take my shit and not say nothing? You can suck my dick. The whole team can suck my dick. Fuck OVO. Tell OVO, everybody in OVO suck my dick. Besides Party Next Door. I fuck with Party Next Door.
The 20-year-old said during an interview on The Breakfast Club following his release from jail for violating his house arrest on March 27, 2017. He said on the interview,
Bro, I hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, he's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? despite me disrespecting him as a man, because I can't respect him as a man, I respect that nigga career. That's
Yeah.
a GOAT.
Okay.
That's a GOAT.
So you know how to differentiate the two?
I know. Corporately, that nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I knew what I was doing when I said what I said, and I knew how to approach him. Because I know where he can't beat me at.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So, he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro.
He then dissed Drake on Instagram Live, where he ominously joked,
Yo, somebody gonna shoot me.
in 2018, X then shared an Instagram post that read, "If anyone tries to kill me, it was at Champagne Papi. I'm snitching right now." That was a direct reference to Drake's Instagram account, saying that he was probably going to shoot him after this. The late rapper then quickly removed the post, saying that his social media accounts were hacked. Just 3 months after, X was murdered. So Drake decided to comment on X's claims by insisting that he did not steal his flow, but fans still suspect that Drake made a series of shady references to the murder of the 20-year-old in his music. Just 3 weeks before the shooting, Drake released his 2018 album titled Scorpion, which featured a song titled I'm Upset, where he raps, "End up getting loose and getting pictures from my ex, SMX triple X, that's the only time I shoot below the neck." The opening line of the song was even more shady, where he raps, "50,000 on my head is disrespect," which fans believe was a reference to the $50,000 that was with X when he was ambushed and murdered. Drake then turned the spotlight back to the rumor again in 2022, when he released his 2022 album titled Her Loss with 21 Savage, which featured a track titled On BS with 21 Savage, where Drake rapped, "Maybe I should do a 20. Maybe I should break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10 to a 5, and if it goes live, I'll do a 5 again." If he held this song on that live, he'd be alive again. Now this time, fans really thought that it was Drake that was responsible for the murder of the 20-year-old rapper, because they felt that the numbers he calls on this verse all adds up to 30, which is XXX in Roman numerals, which was obviously a reference to the late rapper. While the second bar was obviously talking about X's Instagram live where he called out Drake. Another evidence of Drake's involvement in X's murder was from a scene from Drake and Travis Scott's hit song Sicko Mode. This scene shows someone dressed up like X being crushed by a rock, which is obviously Drake's handwork, cause Travis spends a lot of time to ensure that every second of his videos are perfect. Well, Drake's involvement in X's murder remains one of the biggest conspiracy theories in rap today. So back to the Kendrick and Drake beef, where Kendrick really gave Drake a tongue lashing of a lifetime. Drake has been silent for the past few months, and from the other incident involving X, I think Kendrick might be standing on thin ice. Cause look at what Drake might have done in a beef that didn't really involve any exchanging of diss tracks. Then imagine what he would do in a situation where his biggest rival turned the entire industry against him, called out his family, and literally humiliated him. Well, Kendrick proved he's better than his Canadian rival lyrically, but let's just hope it doesn't get physical. Because I'm pretty much convinced that at this point, if anything should happen to Kendrick, all eyes will be on Drake. Well, I love the two rappers and I feel that they're really influential figures in the game today. As Cole said, they are of course the big three because they both have specific areas where each rapper stands out. Like Drake, who puts on this pop and rap fusion to suit various moods. And that's a skill that other rappers are enjoying now. Well, Drake is more of a hit maker with lots of chart-topping records. Kendrick, on the other hand, stands out lyrically and is actually more of a conscious social activism and storytelling type of rapper. who is equally good in making chart-topping records, but not just as good as Drake. Anyways, I feel the two MCs are good in their various ways, and I also feel that they're better off working together than fighting each other. So let's just hope no one gets hurt, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, smash the like button real quick and subscribe for more content.